Yeah, just looking forward to a really challenging week for our program. Obviously, coming off a tough loss against USC, we came down to that a little nicked up physically. Hopefully, get healthy by tomorrow. But just this Weber State team that ranked higher than us in the net. Really good team from what I've watched. Just kind of strong, older, veteran group playing really well coached. So we'll have a really big challenge for us tomorrow.
Jamie Vinnick, go ahead.
Coach, how's it going?
Great.
Good to hear. You mentioned being a little nicked up. Can you elaborate just a little bit on that and who that might be?
Just a couple guys. Ty came out there with a little knee to the quad and should be fine. And then Deshaun hurt his hand a little bit, but just normal stuff, normal game stuff.
So you do expect to have both of them for Weber State?
Yeah.
Now that you've kind of had a chance to go back and rewatch some of the parts of the USC game, did something stand out about that play that maybe you hadn't seen before, as in the last one where USC scored?
Oh yeah, no, we just missed I'm not sure what it was that USC, I think they didn't know what they were doing, I swear, because they were just dribbling the ball out and they were down one, almost playing like they were tied. And they just yelled go or something. Mike was looking for a screen, so we got blown by there, and then we didn't cover down. And you got to foul Goodwin there and not let him get in the basket because he's not a good foul shooter, to say the least. So one of those weird fluky deals. Hopefully they were called the wrong ball screen coverage, or we just kind of choked there on that last one. And disappointing because we just need to stop, and we've done a good job on Boogie. I thought the whole night, that's a good player that Mike had done a really good job of limiting his scoring opportunities, and we just didn't come up with it. And then we still had chances too. We still had a down two, and Noah got a shot blocked and still had a shot to win the game. So make one of those that could have had a different outcome.
And just watching that game, it just got me personally thinking a little bit, with USC's length. I mean, they're just one of the biggest teams you guys are going to face all year. But when you run into a situation like that again, is that the spot where you would consider that Muhammad F.A. Deshaun lineup that's kind of been, brought up at different points early in the year, where you just have that unbelievable size and length?
Yeah, possibly. Mo's still trying to get comfortable out there. I think he has, that's first or two Pac-12 games, played really well against Arizona State. I don't know if we'll put him in that spot, but it was nice to have Bamba. We played with Bamba and Noah on the perimeter a lot. That helps too. And then that gets us in. And then Andre's played some four, and Rodman. We were just a little bigger there to match up, and thought they did a pretty good job.
And then just noticed Miles Rice was in street clothes on Saturday. Is the plan officially to redshirt him?
Probably. You never know. But he's a little tweak too. So he's not even a little practice right now. But you never know. I think that is the game plan. But if some guys went down or something, we might need them.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
Colton Clark, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how's it going?
Good, Colton. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Wondering, kind of how settled are you on your lineups at this point, the distribution of minutes? Are there any maybe competitions for expanded roles still going on, or have you kind of, settled on that minute spread?
No, I think we're settled into probably 10 guys that are playing, probably settle in a little bit right now. Jefferson's been our ninth guy, and Jefferson and Andre kind of been that ninth guy, and Rodman being eighth. So that'll settle out a little bit, I think. But pretty solid on the top guys that are playing, top seven. And like I said, 8, 9, and 10, how they're going to contribute, how it's going to fit, how it's going to game to game a little bit. Matchups like SC size, I think we played bigger. Tried to play bigger, and I think that gave us best chance to win.
Would you say the team is ahead of schedule in any facets of the game right now?
No, I think with our talent and experience, I think we're right on schedule, a little bit inconsistent. When that's what I mean. Like we get 75 to Eastern Washington and then 29 to Arizona State. So we haven't been consistent in anything really yet. So I'd say not ahead of schedule. I would say as anticipated that in some regards, like trying to get it all put together. But I think like I said, I think our minute distribution is pretty good. What you commented on for this early in the year. It's just now maintaining our identity. We've got off some good starts and just haven't been able to defend full 40 minutes other than obviously Arizona State. And we defended SC pretty well too. They're a good team. So that's nice to see that we've had, I think, 4 good halves of defense. And we got to defend, we got to end rebounding and take care of the ball. So moving in that direction.
And kind of related to that last question, is there anyone in particular or an area of the game in particular that you've kind of challenged to take a step at, as we move closer to full on Pac-12 play?
Well, I think we talk about getting a defensive stopper on the perimeter. And the guy that's kind of stepped in that direction to wants that responsibility is Bamba. Bamba and Muhammad and have been probably our 2 best defenders, and Rodman's been pretty steady there too. So that's nice to see. He had took the elbow to the jaw against Winthrop and had to miss some time going through protocol and that stuff. So it was good that he didn't play well at Arizona State, and I think that was some just rust, not practicing for a week. And then I felt like he played really good, just really good defensively. Obviously, he hit a big shot for us, and but it'd be nice having that 6'5", 220-pound perimeter guy that could really lock up on the perimeter and he scores too.
You talked a little about Weber State, but just a little more on them. Top 100 Ken Palm and another good non-conference challenge. Is there anything that they seem to hang their hat on, or are they kind of just a well-rounded group?
They force 18 turnovers a game.
Oh.
So they do a lot of switching. They got a lot of guys that can, like they can actually help and recover with their length and quickness and strength. I think they got some older, mature bodies. Keelan, I don't know what he's older. He's transferred from Marquette, Utah State, good talent. Their point guard is, I want to say, 4th-year sophomore or something like that, but strong, played overseas. Overton's a 6-year guy. And then they're one of their best players, average 13-11. He's strong. He's 6'5", 6'6", and probably 235 and really skillful, Jones. So I just think they got this core, these 1 through 4, and then they got their 2 centers really bang and tough. They bring another guy off the bench, Kohler. So they're put together. The thing that jumps out is that they're tall across the board, really. Like they're 6'3" to 6'7" on the perimeter. They're 1 through 4, and then they got length and they got some strength. And then their 2 centers they play are like 6'10", 6'11". So I think it's the second best team we play. But they're like 46 in the net. I think SC, whatever. Arizona State's pretty good. Obviously beat Oregon their day, but Arizona State and Santa Barbara and these guys are just really I got a lot of respect for Randy Ray, good coach. And had I known all this, I don't know if they'd be on the schedule. No, it's a good game for us, really good game for us.